Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we're looking at Unit 44, Issue 2. This is part of a 4-part miniseries from Alterna Comics from 2019. Words and letters by Wes Locher. Ed Jimenez was the artist. Now we follow Hitch and Gibson as they report to their boss and explain what happened with the storage unit and how they accidentally haven't been paying the bills. And he's really upset because they have to retrieve that crystal. And the crystal turns out to have an important significance to what's going on. We go over to the villain hideout, which is about 50 miles outside of Area 51, and we learn who stole the contents of the storage locker from the two crazy guys that ran the thrift store. And it turns out to be a former comrade of Ballard's, who's the boss. And we learn what happened in Roswell and where the alien came from, and how the alien was kept alive, and it really is just sort of a freeloading sponge that still won't leave them alone. And the crystal was supposed to be for communication, so we might have an alien invasion problem on our hands, as well as a former secret agent going to some extremes to try and do some shenanigans. So a lot happens in this issue, we get a lot more going, and it's still a lot of fun. It was a funny issue. This was really an underrated series. The art's not going to appeal to everyone, but it does have kind of a over-the-top comical look to it, which really works for the book. There's only a few panels I thought needed some work, but overall, this was a fun book, and I'm really excited to read issue 3. This is a great little series, and I'm glad I bought it. Absolutely going to recommend this. So far, it's just a humorous sci-fi book that's a lot of fun that would make a really good movie or a TV miniseries. But I really like the characters, and I think they're just all around funny, and it's not threatening. There's a few Groflex in here, which kind of annoys me because I hate that. But aside from that, I wouldn't have a problem giving this to any teenager. So absolutely worth checking out for yourself or someone else. So if you get a chance to pick it up, I highly recommend doing so. You should be able to find it cheaper than the average new comic on the stands. It was originally $1.50. I'm sure you could find it for less than cover price of a new book without trying too hard. I would recommend this over a Marvel or DC book from what I've seen of their current lineup. So if you can, grab it. This is absolutely a fun, interesting concept. That'll do it for this one. Thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future reviews. If you'd like to help the channel out in other ways, links to my Patreon, Streamlab, and Teespring store are in the description. And as always, we hope to see you on the next one.